I just want to start by thanking y'all for being here, because I know you've got a lot going on this week with all the sports and with us having back-to-back nights. So just thank you so much for showing up. And same goes for our fans. I was just blown away by their support tonight to play, a non-D1 team and to have that type of turnout on back-to-back nights. Like, that's just incredible and such a testament to our fans. So just want to start by saying that. Harlow is also excited about that. But no, tonight was, I was really proud just at the response of our team, because I didn't feel like we were really at our best yesterday, and there were a lot of things that we needed to improve or wanted to improve in a really short amount of time, and we certainly did. So I was just really proud of our response, coming out the way that we did to start the game. Lena was a huge part of that response that I am talking about. I know she was frustrated with her shooting yesterday. Not that everything is about her shooting, but that's one of the things that she prides herself on. And she was insane tonight. She was out of her mind. And I think that just shows great growth and maturity by her. So all in all, though, to have 26 assists, the way we share the ball, move the ball, I thought we just looked like we were back to Cowgirl basketball tonight. So I'm really proud of our response.
Lena, obviously 9 threes. That's a freshman record. You had 29 tonight, 9 for 16, and she kind of talked about it that you weren't unhappy with your shooting last night. Tonight, big improvement. Kind of really what does breaking that record mean to you? Do you think you can get better throughout the season and just kind of break more records in your time here at Oklahoma State?
Yeah, it means a lot, obviously. I work really hard, so I want to see the hard work pay off. But we were really just trying to get back to what we call neutral. We didn't like our play yesterday, so it was kind of just about coming out and playing Cowgirl basketball. We have so many weapons, so there's going to be so many people that have these great nights. But it means the world to see my hard work pay off.
Coach, 17 three-pointers on Monday, 18 tonight. How is, being able to find success from beyond the arc led your offense?
Yeah, that's just kind of what we do. We want to shoot a lot of threes. We recruit to that. We work on that daily. And our kids, just like Lena, live in the gym. It's something we really pride ourselves on. So I think that's really one of the greatest strengths that we have as a team is it's not just Lena. Tonight it was Lena. Last night it was Timmer. Micah is going to have her nights. We just have so many different options from the three-point line, and that's what makes us so hard to play against right now, I think. Tonight, I was so proud. We had a couple moments where, Lena knocked down. She was obviously hot, but then she would make the extra pass, maybe because someone was a little bit more open. And then same thing, Micah hit a three, and then I saw her pass one to Lena. So it's just, it's not just the fact that we can shoot it, it's the selflessness to move the ball and understand how to, pass up a good shot for a great shot. So I love that about our team right now.
Kind of switching to the other side of the floor, defense. You guys held them to just 9 field goals made. She had the same amount of three-pointers as they had shots made on this game. So how has the defensive side of the ball really helped you guys win these first 3 games? And how is that going to kind of evolve as you go into Big 12 play?
Yeah, well, we know that our easiest offense is going to come in transition, and so that starts on the defensive end, getting rebounds, getting steals, forcing turnovers. This is insane right now. I'm so sorry. But we want to create chaos like this mess right now. We really want to get after people defensively. We didn't feel like we were very aggressive yesterday. And so that response on the end of the floor was great tonight as well.
Was the aggressiveness that you talked about defensively? You scored 35 points in the first quarter. Lena hitting shots. Everybody's hitting shots. But it just seemed more free-flowing, if that's a word I can use, as opposed to what it was in the first quarter last night. What was kind of the difference that you saw from these two back-to-back?
Well, I think that East Texas's defense was really good, first of all, and I said that after the game. I thought they were excellent in their transition defense, and then even in the half court kind of gave us some problems and gave us some areas that we needed to work on in the half court, and that's really was our focus today, even though we had a very short turnaround. But thought that we just did a much better job at recognizing the defense sooner tonight.
Back-to-backs are always difficult for teams. How did you guys kind of prepare from the intermittent hours between when that game was done and when this game tipped off.
So we're going to have a couple other times this year where we have those back-to-backs, right? We're about to in the Cayman Islands for our Thanksgiving tournament, and then we plan on having many back-to-back games at the Big 12 tournament. So we just looked at this as an opportunity to prepare for what that's going to be like with a quick turnaround. And I thought our kids were great with it. Lena mentioned just getting back to neutral. I thought they did a great job of that. And we had a great shoot around, a great film session. And that's what it's going to take to, ultimately win the games in the future that we have back to back.
Coach, 15 threes in the first half, only 3 in the second half. Kind of what led to, in your minds, just the, less shots, or kind of what was going on beyond the arc in the second half?
I don't think it was anything necessarily on our end. I think that they were probably getting chewed out at halftime about defending the three-point line. So they did a good job, and they were smart to adjust the way that they did. Can you believe she says dad like that? Like, what the heck? It just freaking ticks me off. I guess I just don't matter. She still has not said mama. But no, so I thought that they did a good job of adjusting and running us off of the three-point line, and then our kids were really good at putting the ball on the floor and scoring inside.
You said yesterday after the game you were happy with the amount of times you got to the free throw line, but not necessarily happy with the missed free throws. 15 of 19 tonight's a much better night from the free throw line. Was it something that was a point of focus between the games? Was free throw execution?
It was, yeah. We had a goal going into the game that we wanted to shoot 75% tonight, and our kids were great at taking on that challenge and stepping up with confidence and knocking it down.
I have one. So we saw that Favor had her first time on the court tonight. So how has that been with her journey, and what are we looking to see this year?
Yeah, she's had a really incredible journey. I don't think people realize how much she's really gone through to get to this point, whether that's coming off of injuries, leaving home, and just being so far from family. I kind of had my eyes opened to her experience a couple weeks ago. It was cooler outside. Like, when I say cooler, I'm talking maybe 55, 60. And she was all bundled up, and I said, have you ever had cold weather like this? And she said, I've never been outside when it's this cold in my life. And I was like, oh gosh, it was eye-opening of she's really truly in another world. And honestly, I think Lena has been amazing for her. She's roommates with her, and Favor's had kind of a tough go just with some injuries and things. And I know that Lena has been an awesome teammate to her. All of her teammates have been really great at just wrapping their arms around her. And I think Favor is frustrated right now, to be honest, just because she is coming off of injuries, and she wants to be better than what she is. And I know that she is and will be. It's just a part of her process right now. But she's a special person. She's going to be a good player for us once she kind of gets her legs under her.
This is kind of a hypothetical question, but what would you say to somebody who may kind of be looking at this game from a cynical lens, you won by 70 against a non-NCAA opponent? What would you say to someone who's kind of thinking of it from that lens? This was obviously a great game for you guys. So.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are, and we don't care. We're just here to get better every game. If you look across the country, teams are actually playing a lot of non-D1 games. I saw Oral Roberts just played Haskell tonight. Kansas is about to play Haskell as well. So I think just with the way that scheduling works now, a lot of us are forced to play some of these games. I thought tonight was an excellent opportunity to get to play someone right down the road. It was great for both fan bases. They had a lot of fans here, which was really cool for them, I think, and they're going to have a great year. But I say this to our team all the time: if you can, you should. So if you can score 100 points, you should. We don't want to settle here. And I think that someone from a cynical lens, if I did care, I would just say that we played the game and we did the best that we could with the opportunity. I didn't feel like we left anything out on the floor tonight, and that's ultimately what it's about, learning about ourselves and getting better.
I figured you didn't care all too much.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Can I just address Macy?
Yeah.
Just for the record. So Macy Heward is out, unfortunately, for the season. She had to undergo foot surgery, and I would compare it most to like a bone spur is the best way that I can put it. But she will be out for the season, and we plan on redshirting her. And she, I think, is just in really great spirits. She had to have the surgery a couple weeks ago, and then she needed to stay home in Denver where the surgery was because it was non-weight bearing. So I know a lot of people had questions of why she wasn't around, and it was just best that she stayed there until she could have that follow-up appointment with her doctor. So we are very glad to have her back. Our whole team cheered when she walked into the locker room. So all is well there, and I know she's going to have a great recovery, and we'll get back to doing all the Macy things here in a couple months, but she will be out for the season.